Today we're going to learn Emily Ocher's circular cast on. And you can see by this base cloth that I made, the very center is closed and there's no peephole, which makes it a perfect cast on for those circularly started items. So let's get started. Lay your yarn across the palm of your hand and wrap it around your finger and then back into the palm again and hang on to it. Now, even though you have it securely in there, believe me, it will fall off your finger and that's okay. But that's where it needs to be just to get started. So we're going to put the crochet hook under the first loop and grab the second one and pull it under. And now we're going to grab that second loop again and pull it through. And actually what we're doing is crocheting into a ring. For those of you who are familiar with crochet, see what I mean? It's off my finger already. And that's okay. The first loop has to be not too snug because that's the problem that I had there, is that I couldn't pull the yarn through. So we're going to grab up another loop and pull it through. Another one and pull it through. I'll slow this one down a little bit so you can see. We're going under, wrap it and pull it through. Now grab it one more time and pull it through the stitch that's in the ring. And it looks like I have 5 stitches and I need 8, so I'm going to do 3 more. There's 1. 2. And 3. And there are all those stitches on the handle of my crochet hook. I'm going to take that yarn tail and pull it just a little bit. And as you can see, they're snugged up a little bit. And that just helps them to be a little more stable. Now pick up your double-pointed needles and we're going to start placing them. There's one, and if you noticed, I flipped this one around because they're going to be going around in a circle. And here's 2. And again, around. Now you want to do this over the table because if you aren't, you can bet they will be on the floor. Okay? And then the last one. Okay. Now, our first needle that we're going to work with is this one right here. And the other one is the one that our yarn is attached to. Just like in any knitting project, the yarn is always coming off of your right hand needle. Now, into the stitches we go. As in any double point project, I'm going to knit in the back of that one because that's a twisted stitch, and that happens. And just knit in the back of it, or if you're not confident to do that, take it off the needle, flip it around, or just knit it and let it be twisted. It really isn't going to make a lot of difference in this very first round. But if you're anal like me, you will probably change it. And there's our second needle. And our third one flipped around again. There's that yarn tail in the way. Okay. Again, I'm going in the back of that stitch. And we have one more coming up. Again in the back. And this one's going to be a little bit snug. And there we have our circular cast on, complete with the first round. I know it's a little bit difficult to see because we're only on that first round, but there's the hole in the center. And if you take your yarn tail, you can snug it up. It won't stay that way until you fasten that yarn tail down into the back side of your work, through the backs of those stitches, and that way it will stay secure. So there you go, Emily Ocher's circular cast on. Have fun!